Okay, bache, now we are going to start with how the animals are used in the present time. Clear? Chale ji, let's start. While such sporting activities still occur in our own times, animals are also used for educational purposes, such as allowing people to view through trips to zoos or safari parks animals which they would otherwise be unlikely ever to see in their natural habitat. Entertainment is provided by going to see animals like lions and elephants performing in circuses. Although using animals solely for entertainment is definitely cruel and unnatural. So it's telling us like still animals are being used in sports. Clear? You still that this polo is going on in which horses are being used, dogs race are there. Horses race are there. I told you in some areas where there are deserts available, like in Arab countries, still this camel race is going on. Clear, bache? So still animals are used in the sports. And another use of animal in the present time is that it is used as a source or it is used for educational purposes as well, as a source of providing information or providing and enhancing the knowledge of the students. For example, if all of the students cannot go to the jungle, into the natural habitat wherever animals are living, so they are being through zoo, they are being given a chance to see the animals which they would have otherwise which they would have not been able to see. Clear? So in zoo or safari parks, so many animals are there which the students can see, and the students are being taken on educational trips to zoo in order to have a chance to have a look at animals. Clear? Animals are also used for entertainment purposes, like for example in circuses people see lions and animals performing different tricks or dancing. So but according to the writer, using animals just for the purpose of entertainment, this is quite cruel, and keeping them in cage and all these things, it's quite cruel. Clear? Now the fifth para is, some animals have extraordinary heightened senses. Horses can be trained to search for people lost or trapped in dangerous terrain using their keen hearing, smell and vision. The horse behavior will indicate it has noted something unusual, thus alerting the rider to a useful clue to the missing person's whereabouts. For centuries there have been accounts of animals behaving bizarrely, bizarrely means strangely, before earthquakes. Now for the first time scientists have filmed the behavior of a wild animals prior to earthquake. Find that the animals in Peru, such as pumas, ran for cover days before the earthquake took place. This important study could help improve short-term forecasting of earthquakes. Now in this we have this fifth para, we have 4 or 5 uses of animals. Clear? So it is telling that some of the animals have very you can say strong senses. Clear? Like horses are trained by the people to search out for the people who are lost or who are trapped in any danger, because horses have a very sharp or keen sense of hearing, smell and vision. So from the horse behavior, while a person is searching for someone, so from the horse behavior it shows that there is something unusual, and the rider can find out the whereabouts, rider can find out about the location of the missing people. For centuries there have been so many stories reported that animals behave strange before the earthquake is about to happen. Like maybe their fifth sense or sixth sense is so strong, so they do come to know about the earthquake before humans. Clear? So when the earthquake is about to come, they start behaving quite strangely. So it is a sign that something bad is going to happen, or the earthquake is about to happen. Then you are being given the example of the animal, how it took or how it started to take refuge into some safe place before the earthquake was about to happen. Clear? Now come to the sixth para. In the fight against crime, some animals can be trained to sniff out drugs and explosives. Perhaps the most surprising of these being rats. which can be cheaply trained within 2 weeks, a system which has been pioneered by Dutch police. Animals such as rats, rabbits and monkeys are used in the scientific testing of, for example, medicines and cosmetics. Although the medical benefits for humans certainly outweigh animal suffering, opponents take the view that alternative testing methods should be implemented. In rural communities in some parts of the world, selling animal products such as milk, eggs, wool and meat allows people to pay for education for their children. Clear bache? Now in the war against crime, clear, some animals are being trained to, or some animals have a very strong sense of smell, so animals are being trained to sniff out, स्मेल करते हैं, टू स्निफ आउट द ड्रग्स एंड एक्सप्लोसिव. जहाँ पर भी ड्रग्स और एक्सप्लोसिव छुपाए होते हैं, यू मस्ट हैव सीन द डॉग्स sniffing out the drugs and explosive. Now they are saying that the rats and rabbits are used for the same purpose in order to sniff out the drugs and explosive जहाँ पर वो छुपाए होते हैं. And this thing was invented by the Dutch police. Clear? Animals such as rats and rabbits and monkeys are used in scientific testing of, for example, medicines and cosmetics. Now, animals such as rats, rabbits and monkeys, they are used, like for example, if a new medicine is being invented, or so they are first being tested on these animals such as rats and rabbits and monkeys instead of testing them directly onto humans. Clear? Okay, but some people are criticizing that it's also cruel. For example, if it's a testing, like no one knows the side effects of these animals, even that animal can lose its life as well, and it can prove fatal for that animal, these medicines. In some rural communities, in some village areas, in some parts of the world, the products of animals such as milk, egg and meat, it is used for the source of income, because they are going to be they are selling it to the people, milk and their wool and the meat, and in turn they are getting money. So it means it is a source of income for them, and with the help of them they are paying the fee of their children and fulfilling their other needs. Now coming to the 7th para, the last para. Many people derive emotional benefits from keeping animals as pets. From an elderly person or someone living alone, a cat can provide companionship and the sense of purpose, which comes from taking care of it. The most exciting innovation in modern medicine is animal-assisted therapy, such as swimming with dolphin, which can improve a patient's social, emotional and cognitive functioning. Acha bache, now animals are also used to treat people who are emotionally or mentally feel alone, so they can keep a cat which can be a very good companion, because all the time you have to take care of the cat, you have to spend time with that, you have to feed it, you have to clean it. So in this way the loneliness of the person is fulfilled by the companionship of the cat. Clear? Now the most exciting innovation is that people can get therapies, or they can get relaxing therapies by swimming with the dolphin, because it improves the patient's social or emotional and cognitive function. Cognitive means mental functioning. So cat is used as a companion in the loneliness of a person and other animals as well, by keeping them as pets. And then the scientists have somehow found it out that animals can be used as a source of mental and emotional and social relaxation. For example, by swimming with the dolphin, it provides a mental and social and emotional relaxation to the patient. So it is used as a therapy as well. Okay bache, this is completed. Now we are going to solve out the questions from this passage. I hope it's clear.